Hello everyone, I'm Em. Welcome back to TechBlock. Today we have a little delivery here from BenQ. I'm pretty sure most of you already know what it is based on recent events on the channel. Why won't you work, dude? Where we had the BenQ EX3501R monitor die on me mysteriously. It was just random. All I was doing was editing a video for YouTube, and out of nowhere the monitor just turns off. I'm like, what? What the hell just happened? I checked the cable. The cable was not loose. Either the power supply like blew up or something internally, I don't know, or something, the monitor malfunctioned and it no longer worked. So I sent BenQ an email. They gave me an email back saying, sorry about that, we'll send you a new monitor and we'll come collect the old one so that we can look into, what actually went wrong with your previous monitor that ended up dying. So thank you BenQ for actually, saving the day here and sending me a brand new monitor, as this monitor is meant to last many years. It is like super high-end, like ultra-wide curved HDR, USB Type-C, 3440 by 1440, 100 Hz. You've heard me say all the specs like a million times by now, but it is genuinely a really nice monitor. By far the best monitor I've ever used. It is a shame though that it did die, but hopefully this one will stay alive for much longer than like a month or two that the previous one did. So let's hope for the best here, I guess. We have the brand new monitor here. I'm gonna flip the whole box around and we're gonna open it up, hopefully not break the IKEA Lindmont table that this monitor will be sitting on for now. There we go. I have my Karambit Fade knife here. It's pretty sick. It's like purplish, it's got like blue, cyan, green. It's just so sick, dude. It's a really cool knife and it works really well as well. So we're just gonna cut this piece of tape here. Last time when I unboxed this monitor, I messed it up so much. I unboxed it like the other way around and basically destroyed the entire box. So I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm gonna unbox it the correct way, the way it's meant to be unboxed, which is this way. So there we go. Cut all the tape. Everything's now looking good. Hopefully this will just pop open. Yep, okay. Let's flip this guy around one more time. There we go. Yeah, this is a much easier way to unbox the monitor. Right, so what do we have in the box? We have a power cable. Okay. We have a HDMI to HDMI cable. Awesome. We have the AC adapter or power brick right here as well that we're gonna plug the power cable into. We have a monitor cable cover thing right here as well to cover up all the rear I/O ports. We then have a full-size DisplayPort cable to, I'm guessing, a mini DisplayPort cable right here. We have a USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable as well, so you can plug this monitor into your MacBook, for example, using a USB Type-C cable. How crazy is that? And you can just transmit a display signal via USB Type-C, which is pretty sick. And then we have another power cable right here. This is for EU countries, as it has a different plug. So awesome. That's pretty much it. The monitor, of course, does also come with some lovely instructions right here. So don't do that. Yes, yes, yes. Yep. Basic installation guide. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. The monitor is already built. You pretty much have nothing to do or assemble. There's no screws required, nothing like that. It's really simple. So let's move all this stuff out of the way. By the way, this monitor also does come with the BenQ CD with user manual, drivers, Acrobat reader, a bunch of stuff. There's a little manual here, quick start guide, but we don't need that. Let's just unbox this beautiful monitor once again. Damn, dude, take a look at this monitor here. It's brand new, ready to be used for the TechBlock setup. Once again, the primary monitor in my setup. Happy to have this one in my setup. Right, I now have to somehow hold this monitor here with one hand and remove this gigantic box off of this desk. It's a great workout here. Yep, we're making great progress here. The monitor is still in my hand. There we go. Whew, there we go. The monitor is now on the desk. Wow. Now, flip the monitor around, of course. It does come very, very well packaged. Let's take all this tape off. Right. There we go. There's also loads of plastic film all over this monitor. By the way, if any of you are wondering how my current setup looks like before we pop the BenQ Ultrawide monitor back in here, this is it pretty much. We have two Asus VN247HA monitors, 60Hz VA panels, 1920 by 1080p, and then in the middle here we have the BenQ EL2870U, which is a 4K HDR TN 60Hz panel right here. It's pretty sick. 4K, you know, pretty good stuff. We have like a HDR button right here so we can enable HDR. We can enable brightness intelligence on, which will pretty much adjust the monitor's brightness based on, like, you know, how bright your room is, I guess, which is pretty sick. And it is a feature I actually do use now and again, especially when like I'm trying to do some work at night or something and the screen's just way too bright. Just press that button and your screens will automatically adjust their brightness based on how like dark or bright it is in your room, which is pretty sick. And it is the same technology that the Ultrawide monitor has as well, which is pretty cool. Right, goodbye BenQ EL2870U. There's also an LED strip hanging down. You know what, I don't think I actually want the Ultrawide monitor in here. This is the optimal setup right here. You have no monitor in the middle, but you have like these two outer monitors here. Imagine like having a setup like this. This would be so weird. But both of the Asus monitors are on best tech, like single monitor gas powered spring thingy arms, which are absolutely awesome. Look at this, dude. It is so sick. Like, we can move the monitors like however we want. They're both on like these crazy arms. So if any of you have like a pretty similar setup to mine, I guess, where you have like 3 monitors, 1 big monitor in the middle and like 2 outer monitors that are maybe like, you know, different panels entirely, definitely mount those 2 outer monitors on some like monitor arms, as you can then move them around like, you know, however you want, I guess. It makes positioning them and like aligning everything quite a bit easier as well. And these best tech monitor arms are genuinely pretty good, so I would recommend them. They did send me one of these arms and then I bought another one myself as I liked the first one, and yeah, pretty good arms, would recommend. Alright, so I have my AC power brick from BenQ. We have the power cable, plug that into here. There we go, that's pretty much it. This does come with like a little Velcro cable tie as well to make cable management a little bit easier, I guess. So here it is, we're gonna plug this into the wall, we're gonna plug this into the monitor. Okay, power button, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there's a light, it's on. This one works. Plug the DisplayPort cable into this monitor as well, as we do want it to run at 100 Hz. All right, so everything is set up, the monitor works. I went into Radeon settings, I enabled AMD FreeSync, I set the refresh rate to 100 Hz, and yeah, everything's working, everything is set up. It's so smooth once again, like having a 100 Hz display is just so nice. And 60 Hz genuinely looks laggy and feels laggy. It's just wrong. Okay, I don't ever want to go back to 60 Hz. Like, even the 4K monitor that I had here earlier was a really good monitor. Like, everything, in CSGO especially, like everything looked so sharp because it's like a 28-inch monitor running at 4K with anti-aliasing turned on. Like, the entire game just looks so sharp. However, it was 60 Hz, whereas this beautiful monitor is 100 Hz, and it's just so nice. It's also pretty high resolution, 3440 by 1440, and I'd take this guy over the 4K monitor pretty much in every scenario. Let's go ahead and change the actual wallpaper of this monitor, well, of all the monitors, to this one that I made in Photoshop. We got TechBlock, it's RGB, we got like some mountains there. It's just a sick wallpaper that I kind of threw together in Photoshop. I got like the normal wallpaper that would pretty much just be like this, I guess, and then I modified it, added some stuff, made it RGB, added TechBlock, of course, to kind of make it my own, I guess. So if anyone like reposts my setup, it will say TechBlock now all the time. All my setups from now on will probably say like TechBlock as a wallpaper, just in case anyone reposts the setup and they're like, whose setup is this? It's mine, dude, it's my setup. But apart from all that, everyone, the monitor is working, everything is set up, and I am finally going to be releasing a full gaming setup tour. I think in the first week of January, expect a full gaming setup tour. We'll go over everything, the monitor, the soundbar, the speakers. I'm gonna cover the whole lot, and maybe I'll even do like a room tour, as we got some fancy stuff that just came in from Philips Hue. Video coming soon about these guys, so that'll probably actually be the next video after this one. Philips Hue. Damn, Philips Hue is going to be freaking everywhere. I think I'm going to buy one more Philips Hue light strip for the back of the monitor so that we can just have like all the LEDs everywhere. It's going to be crazy. But apart from all that, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. If you're interested in the BenQ monitor or anything else in my setup. All the links, as always, are linked down below in the description. If you see anything that you like, check them out. Apart from that though, thanks for watching and I hope to see you in another video soon. Goodbye.